I piss myself all of the time, but I haven't seen her or my father or any of them since I was 11 or 12 years old. I miss filming so fucking much. So much. I have the air conditioner on because it's really, really hot in here. I have been miserably hot even when it's freezing outside. Oh, hello. Oh. I guess first I'll talk about my pregnancy symptoms, and I'm sorry if the lighting is absolutely shit. It's dark outside and this is the best I could do. Natural lighting is better when you're filming on an iPhone, but I don't have natural lighting right now and I really wanted to film. I have not filmed in like 2 months. I'm over 5 months pregnant now. I'm 21 weeks. What are you doing? I'm 21 weeks pregnant, and I'll just say I am having a boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I am having a boy. The reason I didn't sound enthusiastic at all is because I knew the entire time he was gonna be a boy. I've known from the first day that he was gonna be a boy, and I was like, I've been so excited to have a boy. I wanted a boy, but I'm so excited to be having a boy. Please, like, I did not look enthusiastic at all about it. That shit's so funny. But like I said, I've been miserably hot. Also, I've been having horrible heartburn and acid reflux. I have always had acid reflux. Oh, I miss filming. But I've always had bad acid reflux. And it's just gotten a million times worse now. I piss myself all of the time. Every time I cough, every time I sneeze, every time I laugh too hard, I will piss myself, and it sucks. Oh, but the reason I haven't filmed in 2 months, I know I always give an excuse, but I actually have a valid excuse this time. I film and edit on my iPhone 11, and it's broken. It's been cracked for a few months, but now I can't, almost half of the screen is completely black, so I can't, I literally cannot edit on it, but we ordered an iPad. We just got this iPad so I could edit. That's literally the only reason we got this, is so I could edit and watch YouTube. So now I don't have an excuse to not film and upload because my camera still works fine. Even though there's a crack through my camera still works fine. I can just not see half of my screen. And I can just send the videos to the iPad to edit them. And I feel like pregnancy content is just I feel like it's boring. I feel like everyone's just gonna find it super boring, me talking about pregnancy stuff, so. I've been very thirsty. Also, I've been feeling so fat, even though I know I'm not, I'm pregnant, but I've been feeling very fat and insecure, and it sucks because I do have body dysmorphia, and it's just been messing with me, I guess. And I wish it wasn't. But besides the pregnancy stuff, because that's not really what I was gonna film about today, I just thought I should add that in for the people who are interested and wanted to know the gender. I didn't have a gender reveal party, and I do have a baby registry. I'm just not gonna post it on YouTube. I don't know, I'm not gonna ask for money. I've went through hard times before while I've had this YouTube channel, obviously, but I've never posted a GoFundMe or asked you guys for money, and it just makes me, I guess it just rubs me the wrong way when people post baby registries for you to send stuff to them, or I don't know, GoFundMes or their Cash Apps or something. It just rubs me the wrong way. That's just not what I created a YouTube channel for at all. I created it when I was 16 with Cheyenne because we were very alone and depressed, and I really just wanted to put videos out there to also make me not feel so alone, and to also make other people not feel so alone. Another pregnancy symptom. I can't fucking breathe. I've had so many people reach out to me telling me what they've been through, or how my videos make them not feel so alone, or talking about what mental illness they have, or and like what struggles they go through, or telling me about their long history of like addiction or toxic relationships or friendships. And those messages have helped me keep going for so long when I didn't want to post anymore, or when I thought people weren't watching my videos, or when I thought I wasn't helping anyone. Every time someone reaches out to me, like someone did this morning, it just like, it motivates me, because I know people, like, I just get into ruts where I feel so alone and I just feel like no one cares, so I don't post. And then I have people reach out to me saying like, why haven't you posted, or your videos help me. It just reminds me of why I started YouTube in the first place. I wanted to find people who were also alone and help people not feel so alone, or help people who lived in abusive households like I did. I wanted people to know that I was literally in that. I recorded it and posted it on this channel when I was 16. Well, that was a very long explanation to why I'm not putting my baby registry in my description or anything, but I've seen a few people post the registry, and it just rubbed me the wrong way, I guess. But on that note, I haven't really made videos recently sitting down and talking about personal stuff, so I thought I would. About something that's been happening. So it's the beginning of March. It's March 5th. And in December, I reached out to my father's side of the family. I reached out to my cousin. She's in her 30s. And I've reached out to her a few times over the past 2 years. Asking about my father and if they've heard from him, and every time they say no. But I tried to reach out to her again in December, and she said her parents had recently saw him at a grocery store, and that she would try to reach out to him for me. And like 3 weeks after that, she said she was at his mom's house, our grandma. I actually have the same birthday as her, but I haven't seen her or my father or any of them since I was 11 or 12 years old. But long story short, she got my father's phone number and she sent it to me, and she sent him mine. A little backstory on my father, if you have no clue what I'm talking about and have never heard me talk about this before, or talk about my father, because I've always had issues with my mother and stepfather. My mom left my father when I was 3, and I have 2 older brothers, and he was in and out of my life, and then he went to jail for a few years, and he got out and he started coming to pick us up every Sunday, me and my brothers. This was when I was like 9 or 10, and he would come every Sunday. I cried every time I had to go with him, just because I didn't really know him, and he had never really been in my life or shown up for me, because he would say he was gonna come and he wouldn't. We would be sitting there for hours and he would never show up, and that happened a lot. Then he went to jail for drug dealing and just stealing or something like that. He was a drug addict. Pills turned to heroin, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he was just never really in my life, and he would come every Sunday. and that went on for when I was 10, 11, and sometime at the end of my 11th year of life and beginning of my 12th, one Sunday he never showed up. After a few days of trying to call his phone line got shut off, so he changed his number or whatever, and I have not heard from him since. I'm about to turn 19. It's March 5th. I'm gonna turn 19 in 22 days, and I have not seen him since I was like, I'll say 12. When my cousin texted me his number, I filmed a video before me and him started texting because I was just like in shock, and I knew I wanted to make a video about this because there's been a lot of people who have been abandoned by their parents, and again, I want people to not feel so alone and know that I went through this. And I don't know why I reached out. I think I was just curious and just have always had a part of me that wondered. But he reached out to me 2 days after he got my number, and we've talked since then. It's been like a month and a half. I didn't hear from him for like a week, but I got a text from him a few days ago saying, hey, I just got a new phone or something, because I know he said he was switching jobs and phone plans or something, and then I didn't hear from him for a week. But everything's good, and I guess we've just been catching up. I have not asked anything along the lines of like, why did you leave, or like, I haven't said anything rude or asked any blunt questions because I'm just trying to get to know him and like, I guess how his life is now, and I'm trying to forget the past because I am so young. And I don't know, I'm tired of holding anger and resentment against people, and I would like to have people in my life again who I've always wanted to have a connection with. It's actually been going very good, and I am happy that I reached out. And I think he's gonna come visit me in like a week. But, yeah, he lives like an hour away from me. I don't think my brothers want anything to do with him because they were older, and I guess they have more trauma, and they remember the drug use. The only thing traumatic that I really remember from when I was younger from my father was him having like a breakdown and punching and kicking a bunch of holes in the wall and breaking everything. And then my mom didn't let us go with him alone again for a while, or like over to that house. But my brothers remember drug incidents, seeing needles and him passed out and whatnot. But he's been sending me pictures of him and his girlfriend and his dogs, and he looks very healthy, and he said that he's still sober because when he was picking us up every Sunday, he was like a few months sober, and then he disappeared, so I always kind of thought he was back on drugs or something, but he is sober. He has a good job. So I thought it would be a good idea to at least give it a chance to see if I'm comfortable having this person in my life, because I feel like it's definitely worth it, saying as though I haven't really had any family to grow up with. The only person I considered family was Cheyenne. We considered each other family instead of our own families because we both had very traumatic childhoods. I'll keep you guys updated with that. I haven't really talked to anyone about that. I haven't talked to my mom about it. I haven't talked really to my brothers about it. Well, I'm only talking to one brother. My whole family is. The one closer to my age, who, Ethan, I always talk about him. The older one, I will talk about that in another video, but there's definitely some family drama right now. I don't know, I just wanted to sit down and get this off of my mind and kind of talk about it, because I haven't really talked to anyone about this, and I don't even really know how I feel about it yet, to be honest.
Just crazy.
I miss filming so fucking much. So much. Thank you for listening to me talk about my personal life, if you care, and if this helps you, or if you've went through something similar. And this gives you encouragement to maybe reach out to someone if they didn't, like, seriously hurt you or traumatize you. Which I definitely had daddy issues growing up, but I don't really know what I'm ever thinking, to be honest. I don't know. Thank you for watching.
I'm their other half. And I just have to wake up and accept already that maybe there is no other